Right, so here I am with my character done. I randomized the name for first name, Frey, and did my dynasty shield. Looks kind of nice with a Norse raven. He doesn't look like me, but that's the best I can do. Let's finalize it and get into the game, right? Right, let's start. It's been a while since I played. I'm not gonna play optimal way, as I'm sure you understand. I'm gonna try to do a role playing based on my character, yeah, I'm playing the game, and I'm playing the game to do as good as I can, but all choices will be based on my character. So he's a single guy here at the Jarldom, and he needs a spouse, right? So let's see if we can find any pleasant women. Well, I mean, I'm 44 and she's 16, but I guess that's what they did. And, see if we can get an alliance. Jarldom of Västergötland might be good. But they are very, very young, and I need children rather quick. Well, I suppose I don't do Tinder and dating stuff. I've never done it, but I suppose that's what people do. They kind of look around and see if there's someone they like, and then they swipe right. So I'm gonna find a woman to swipe right on, and she will of course swipe right on me. So what would I look for in real life? I wouldn't look for power or social status. I would look for someone that I like, and that who likes me, but none of them know me. But here's a good candidate. She's cynical like me, she's vengeful. I don't like vengeful people, but suppose it could be alright. She's humble. Well, that's alright. I kind of see if is a winner for now. She's not too young either. I think I will try to marry Sif of Sogn. Where is Sogn? So it's this analytic lackey. So it's up here in Norway. Right, it doesn't matter that much. I'm gonna marry Sif here. She's got some sigling, she's got Holmfrid, and she got Bergtora. Well, I think I like Sif the best. She looks kind of nice. You know, swipe right on Sif. Chance of children high, that's good. So, send proposal. Shove. Here's the map. Jarl of Västergötland is here. Well, in real life, if I was... would I have concubines? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't mind. See if there's anyone I like. Or maybe I should get married first and think about concubines later, you know. That shows a lifestyle. I mean, as a Norse character, if you play the game to optimize your gameplay, martial is, if I remember correctly, always the best way to go. But in real life I'm more of a learning kind of guy, and that's what my character is too, so let's pick learning. I'm not into medicine, I'm not into theology, I'm more of a scholarship focused kind of guy. So let's pick that. This one is quite good. This one is of no use unless you are cultural head, I believe, and I'm definitely not, and I'm not gonna be in a long while. So let's go for pedagogy. It could be good if I manage to get an heir. Well, I like to think of myself as an open-minded kind of fellow, so let's go for that one as well. I'm not an apostate, alright, let's go here then. Time cultivation now. Learning credit devotion. Let's down that, and let's do that one as well. See that one? Oh, well, what do I think it's? Because I'm already 44 years old, so the game reckons that I already done all this, so alright, I'm gonna be a scholar. I don't remember how I should be able to read them. Oh well, let's just do it. There is something you can do, so you can scroll out with the mouse and actually read the scholar. You know about the trait, but yeah, I'll figure it out later. Oh, I was able to unlock the whole tree. Wow, lovely. Let's go down here. I've got no player heir. I've got wars I can declare. I mean, I'm going to go to war because this is a game. Obviously in real life I wouldn't bother, but right, sometime we are going to go to war, but not now. I'm gonna take a look at. I've got the whole issue. Let's see. Titles. There is the visual claim on that one then, I believe. Yeah. Värmland should be mine. Maybe I will try and get that. Cultures, we are Norse, obviously. We are the also true faith. Here's my house. Corp of Munster is probably the most famous house around here. Of course, Yngling as well, yeah. I have no vassals. Suppose that's alright. I have some courtiers though. Council. Yeah. So she is my Hofgård, the realm priest. Usually she has really good learning. She's the perfect choice for this. Kinda like her, maybe I should. Mastermind philosopher. She's chaste, so she wouldn't enjoy being my concubine, so I'm not gonna make her one. She is most content with dealing with the gods, I suppose, but yeah, she's excellent at her job. Chancellor Jatvad. He seems to be real good at his job as well. Domestic affairs or foreign affairs? Right, in CK2 you had to place your characters, but I don't think you do that here. So he's also a champion. He's got poor prowess. I suppose gonna get better champions as the game progresses. Let's find him a spouse, because I like to I mean, as my family line grows, it's interesting when people around you who were important from the start, if his grandchildren are around, and maybe have a small barony or something. Could be interesting further along the line. I'm not gonna... Oh, here's... I mean, if I was to... She's spy master. I mean, this is something... intelligent is a really good trait. I would like to take her as a concubine. Maybe I have to ask Jarl Dog. Oh. I mean, it's good that the game doesn't let me do that, because if I'm gonna stick to this role-playing stuff, this is typical thing I would do when I was playing on my own, you know. I was gonna try to roleplay, and then maybe I could come up with some story that I met this lovely intelligent lady somewhere, and you know, fell in love with her or something. But I mean, Jatwadi is 32 and Astrid is 30 and unmarried, so I can get her into my court by marrying him to her, and well, maybe they can have some intelligent children. So let's send this proposal. Let's get Jatvad and Astrid married. Sure. And who are you? You are my steward. You're not really good at your job. But there are no one better. So good for you, Hjalmar. This possessed wastrel can be my steward. Let's see if we can find him a wife of a suitable age. Calm, gregarious, trusting Sif. Yeah. Let's marry Hjalmar to 16-year-old Sif. Here's my marshal. No one is better than Ragnvald, who is not that good, but still he is a good fighter. He's 36. Let's marry him to this lustful characters are fun to have in your court, because they tend to create all kinds of drama. Ragnvald will be married to Botilda. And here's my spy master. He's not really good at this job either. Is there someone better? No, not really. Who is this? Ingfrid? Oh, yeah, I think she's the spouse of the original ruler. Yeah. Rane Gautske. He's the character who is in the Jarl of Västergötland if you don't make your own character. So I guess he's wandering, and he's got a claim on the chiefdom of Halland. It would be interesting if he had a claim on my jarldom, because I took it from him. This is I'm gonna make him an important character, and maybe I can try and give him some land or something. It would be interesting if the Gautske house survived. Maybe I can make them Jarls of Småland or something, you know. So who was I? I was looking at Vemundo, my spy master. He's 30. He can get married to this Polish woman, or Polish here. Oh, she's chaste. She will make a good wife. Let's take this ambitious one. Send proposal. And let's pin all my council, because I like to, keep track of them, what they do. I guess the game figures out that I'm interested in my council anyway, but you never know. Also, let's pin as important rules surround us. I'm guessing too. This way the game knows that I am interested to know what these people are up to. Let's just take our closest neighbors here. Would I do anything? Determine personal deity. That's something you should do, I think. Let's take a look. It is not uncommon for Asatruans to single out one amongst the gods who suit their particular tastes and aims in life for special attention. I should contemplate these divine beings and decide which one calls to me the most. Odin, he could be head of the gods, sorcery, death and poetry. Sounds good. I like that. God of War and Honor. It's not for me. Thor. I'm not a Thor fan. Freyr. God of Peace, the Harvest and Benign Rule. Intrigue. Fertility. The gods are many and inscrutable, yet I cannot say that there are not some who hold a level of special appeal for me. Were I to dedicate myself openly to the express worship of primarily one such deity, I would doubtless draw like-minded souls to my side. Whether the blessings my patron provides, being with similar Asatruans, can only bring me health, wealth and glory. Right, so I think I'm gonna go with Freyr. Seem to suit my character best. Benign rule, and he would like to have children, and this will increase his fertility. So let's pick Freyr. Was there any more decisions? Champions are summoned to visit your court. least 3 able-bodied men with 12 or more prowess will arrive at guests. Champions are really good, and I think that my courtiers or my marshal has told me that I need some brave champions to defend the realm and conquer new lands. It costs 150 prestige. I have 601 as a pagan character. Prestige is kind of the primary currency, if I remember correctly, but I will get more. Let's send a herald. Inventory. Oh, this is new as well. I would like to get some trinkets and artifacts and all this, but you know, for later. Almost ready to run the game, but I mean, you know, my character here, he's a patient guy, so he likes to take his time. He likes to take his time and look around, plan, you know. So do I. And I'm not really expecting anyone to watch this anyway. I just like to imagine that someone is watching and judging my role playing. Train commanders, organize army. Organize. At this stage, I think we need all the levy we can get. So, yep, I have him organize the army. And the spy master, find secrets, support schemes, or disrupt schemes. This is the default, and I think this. So I'm not going to do any scheming for now, and there's probably not too many secrets to find either. Right, so what is this? Royal court. Oh, it's when you become a king. I understand. No player heir. That will hopefully be taken care of. Let's just take one last look if there are any women I might like in my court, because if it's plausible that my character will like them, I will make them concubines. She's stubborn, don't mind that. Gluttonous, don't mind that either. Cynical, she could be. I think I kinda like her. She kinda likes me. Can I see my opinion of her? I suppose it would be because she's cynical. I suppose I'd like her. Content, paranoid, arbitrary. No, I wouldn't like a paranoid person. Freydis. Here she's kinda cute. She's a fortune builder, which is good. Temperate. Not my favorite trait. It's a good trait in the game, but me and by extent my character think that temperate people are kinda boring. Chaste, nah. I mean, I'm sure she's a nice person, but not someone I particularly fancy. And here's my Hofgård. I took a look at her before. Let's make Pili here my concubine. Yeah, that's it. You took Pili as your woman, even though I am from Scandinavia. I don't exactly know how you pronounce this first rune here, but I think it's Piri. If there are Norse speakers out there, please correct me in the comments. Right, so are we ready to run the game? I think we are. No, I want to look at my military. So I have some Bondi here. Men at arms are really good. Bondi are spearmen. Are these Vigmen? Are they skirmishers? Let's just do some Vigmen. Let's just run the game. See what happens. To the sensible Jarl Frey, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined with my daughter Sif. May Odin grant you long life and many children. And now he's also my ally, and he brings some men. So I can call on him if I'm going to war. Oh, he's a brilliant strategist. Excellent. And here are my courtiers getting married. And let's take a look at my new wife. Here she is. High Chiefess Sif. Can I do some character interactions? I would like to romance her. Because, you know, I've just married this lovely woman. And it's a medieval version of Tinder marriage, I suppose, with the exception that a woman cannot decline, which is obviously better nowadays, that people can say no to a marriage proposal, but in this case I swiped right on her and her father swiped right on me, so here we are. But nevertheless she likes me quite a bit because I've got all those nice traits, and but you know, we are going to live together and work together, so I would like to have some romance in my life. Yeah, romancer. We shall be a romantic Norse couple. Oh, he looks kind of smug there with his wife, you know. Well, she is lovely. So, start romancing scheme. The time has come to let my feelings towards High Chiefess Sif be known. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life. So what will I do? Secretly plant a letter? Write a love poem? Impress her by winning a sparring match? Go with my gut in the moment? Well, these I think are based on what the recipient might like and also what you are good at. So I think based on my character, he's a poet and he's an insightful thinker, so he would definitely not go with the warrior option, and he would also not go with his gut. He would I mean, he's cynical and so am I, but nevertheless I'd also like to think of myself as quite a romantic cynical, if that makes sense. So a letter or a love poem. A poet should write a love poem. That's what I'm gonna do. The candle is burning low when I finally finish my poem. Before I send it, I give it one last read. Your tall, unfurrowed brow is like a furry cat. I really want to sniff your smock, that I may know if your prowess carries off the battlefield. You should do everything I want all the time. Was that what I wrote? Well, he's not much of a poet. Well, maybe she likes it. The waiting is unbearable. The thought of a reaction makes me sick to my stomach. When her reply arrives, I tear the seal with shaking hands. While I cannot encourage you, my liege, I am most grateful for your kind words. Yours faithfully, Sif. So, well, I understand that she wasn't too impressed with this. Honestly, not that good poem, but yeah, I'm a patient guy, so I'm gonna keep on trying. Here's this guy who has this let's see what kind of wars we can declare, because as I said, in real life I wouldn't go to war, obviously, but in this game you can, and the one that I have a valid reason to go to war for is this guy, because Nordmark here is the shore part of my jarldom. We don't have the technology or the wisdom yet to do the shore wars, so could conquer county. Let's see his military strength. Inferior to ours. And does he have any allies? No. So let's do a war. It's time for a war declaration, but I think this part was to set things up, getting started, creating my character, getting married. So let's finish things here, and I'll meet you in the next one when we will conquer Nordmark from Chieftain Porfin of Värmland. Right, thanks for watching, and bye for now.